Okay, here we go. Finley's filling up our barrel. Inside the barrel is a pump, little pump. Pumps into the PVC, and we drag it around with some carpet. I'm gonna go turn off the water. Gonna turn it down. We want to keep it flowing. Hydrants aren't very good for this. There we go. There's just a very... we want to keep the water flowing. We don't want to turn it off so it doesn't freeze. We aren't too bad at freezing point, but what Finley's going to do is he's going to drive. He just turned on the pump. I think he's dropping water. Yeah, there's water coming out. A little hard. Just really simple design. We got a little bit of chunk up there, and what we're going to do is grab a shovel and scrape that. So next year, I can't put too big of a water tank, but what I can do is I can put it on a trailer behind it. And also, there's a scraper. We want to add a scraper to it. And what we have to do a few layers because since we just scraped snow off, most of the water is being sucked up into melting that snow. But what ends up happening is it makes little crap balls here. Oh, come on. Makes little crap balls. So there you go. Now Finley is out there still. He's doing a good job just doing circles. But we want to get a full trailer with a full barrel. Get a flash water heater. So I already have one. Use it to try to heat my swimming pool during the summer because we live in this kind of climate. Yeah, so he just dropped another crap ball over here. And so you do those two things, propane. By the time you get propane on there and a 55-gallon drum, and here, just scraping the stuff off. By the time you get all that stuff going, it's not going to fit on the tail of that lawnmower anymore. But I do want to take off the blade deck and do I want to take off a blade deck, here we'll show you, and put a scraper on there. So we have a lawnmower scraper. And you can see where it's piling up that snow on the one side. So I'm just going to follow him around and scrape it off every time he drops it. Otherwise, if you leave it, you get a big old ice chunk in the middle of your ice skating rink. How unfun is that? See, there's one already. Usually comes off when he's coming around the corner. So like right here, yep, right there. Bigger pump, we'll need a bigger pump too, which means it's going to dump more water. Which means, and you can just kind of see how it's doing it. Right now we're just basically melting snow. So, boy, it's been a long work in the process of getting that ice skating rink to this point. Let's take a look, see how full he is. He's got 2 more passes, I think. So that's my basic Zamboni. Other people have done some really cool stuff. They put lights on them. I want to do that because a lot of times you're Zamboni at night when it's dark, when nobody's on it. What's another thing that we want to do? I see, I've got to follow them around with that scraper. The scraper, so really nice Zambonis have a collection system. They melt all the stuff that they collect, filter it, and then they redump it on the ice. I don't think I'm going to do that. That's really complicated. So, but so far, once I got that clog, there's just, it looked like insulation inside the float of the lawnmower engine. And I just scraped it off, and it has run fine since. Before that, it was sitting there running, and then it would stop. And then you could get it back going, because once the suction pressure was off that clog that was in there, you could get fuel through it again. And now it starts every time perfect. Everything is great about it. Yeah, I just have to follow them at the ends. The other thing we did is we put little screws in the tires, not through the tires, they're just 1/4-inch long sheet metal screws. Some people do this when they're running on ice, like jogging running, and they call it screw shoe. And so mine is screw tire, gives you studded tires. I'll go up. Hey Finley, let's fill up. Let's fill up. Got more water. We'll see you guys later.